Yeah, good looking system here. This is $570 on Amazon. Straight from Russia. Everything's in Russian, but pretty easy to figure out. All the connections line up with each other and stuff like that as far as we can tell. So we're going to find out for sure here in a minute. So far so good. We had to resort to the instructions for the fuel line hookup. Looks like they're using small pieces with clamps to hook onto the plastic line to get everything hooked up. Alright, so far so good. We got a mason jar hooked up here with a line in it to the pump with a line just loosely secured now for testing. Okay, we're getting closer here. We got everything hooked up. This is a legal orientation according to the instructions. They just don't want it sideways so the fuel doesn't spill out. And then also for the fuel pump orientation, they just don't want it horizontal. It can be angled and all the way vertical if you like. Wiring, thermostat, wiring to the power source. We're just going to use this power pack here. It came with a fuse on the ground side, which is pointless, so I'm going to snip that off. And also, something interesting here, we're kind of confused why there was an extra plug, but we're guessing it's to eliminate the provided thermostat and just loop it together, possibly run an on-off switch with the wires provided. That's our guess. So anyway, basic setup. We're going to load it up with fuel and get it rolling. Okay, so we actually read the instructions, and that extra plug over there is actually for an additional item you can order. That's a modem to control it from a remote app on your phone through a modem. So that's what that's for. Alright, we've got our fuel set up here. So we can get better light there. Okay. Got our fuel ready to go. And just for now, our exhaust line, just to protect the countertop and the fuel source there. But everything else we're just going to leave open for the test. Okay, we had our orientation rungs here, so we flipped it. Now we've got cabin intake, output, and combustion intake, combustion output there. So we're reading through, trying to figure out this thermostat. We fired it up for a little bit, and it wasn't turning the fuel pump on, so we're trying to read the instructions right now about that. Okay, we figured out we should have primed our pump.
Probably.
But now it shut off.
It got a lot hotter this time now.
Okay. Okay, now we got some action. The burner just kicked on. Is that exhaust getting hot?
Oh yeah.
How about the cabin exhaust?
It's warm.
Okay.
Oh, now it's getting hot. It's getting good now. Oh, that's some nice heat.
Yeah, we got some good action here. Some smoke from the output exhaust. Let's see that. There's some smoke here, but we think it's just the protective coating on this exhaust piece for now. But the cabin exhaust temperature is really good. Perfectly warm. And the fuel pump is just sipping that fuel.
This is hot. It's nice.
Okay, we did some rearranging here to try to solve the smoking exhaust pipe problem. We think it might be a coating on the outside of this tube, just burning off for its first use, but wanted to be sure, so I sealed it up, make sure it wasn't exhaust, combustion exhaust. And we're set here with a good mark to run this for about half hour, check our fuel usage. And yeah, the hardest part has been figuring out this thermostat so far. But I'm trying to dial it in with this book. And should be able to get it running here in a minute. Yeah, we're coming up on 15 minutes of run time and we only used 2 ounces fuel, it looks like. Still burning hot. Okay, we just passed the 25-minute mark and we've used just about 4 ounces of fuel. Just about 4 ounces. Be doing some calculations here in a minute. Okay, and that's 30 minutes. Looks like it's about 4.2, 4.3 ounces total for half an hour. About 8 ounces an hour, I guess. So, this is just a test, but it should work when I hit the stop button. It should go to the clear out mode to shut it down. So we'll hit that. See what it does. It should turn the fuel off. But might have to read these instructions again. Okay, there we go. I had to hit the other button, but now it's on its cool down phase. So it shut off the fuel pump. You can see it's not pumping anymore. And the speed of the fan has gone down. And it's just clearing the box out of all the heat now. Pretty hot. It's plastic. Hopefully some high temperature plastic. But yeah, it'll run for a little while and hopefully shut itself off once it reaches its set internal temperature, which I think I have on 16 or 17 Celsius. And we'll see what happens. Okay, and it did automatically shut itself down after it got its internal temperature to the preset number, which I think I had on 16, 17 Celsius, which is 65 Fahrenheit, I believe. And the ambient air temperature today is about 58. So, successful. Just gotta tune in more with that thermostat and I'll be good to go. Get some stuff hard mounted and wired in and be good for ski season. Planar 2D-12 from Russia.